All right, are we live? And it looks like my network connection is extremely bad right now, so I'm hoping that this doesn't look too bad. But in the meantime, hopefully, let's see if I can move the microphone up. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Um, DogeDay 420 was a fizzle. So I mean, I wouldn't completely say it was a fizzle. I mean, it didn't live up to the hype of people were going crazy for. In fact, Dogecoin actually dropped in value. Let me make sure I'm getting notifications here that my channel is up. But of course, I get like the ugliest of videos. Okay, making sure my microphone works. It sounds like it's good. So don't forget to smash the like button. I'm going to go ahead and share this on Twitter really quick. Hopefully we can get a few people in here tonight. I'll go ahead and send Tech for Your Needs a link, though, since he did message me earlier saying that he'd be down for a stream if he's awake. So let's go ahead and invite him, see if he's still awake. And we'll get the chat going over here. And if not, then we won't make this stream too long tonight. I definitely just want to kick back and rest after a while. But pretty much, I mean, I was glued to Twitter all day, basically. Let me go ahead and exit out over here. It was one of those things where I was just glued to Twitter all day, and finally, nothing ended up happening. I was expecting some big announcement, which, I think it's pretty cool, though, because if you guys follow Dogecoin, it was announced earlier that it actually surpassed the value of Ford Motor Company, which, obviously it's in the billions. So I think Ford Motor Company is worth around 42 billion right now. And I think Dogecoin actually surpassed it like at 45 billion, I believe. So just the cryptocurrency as an asset itself, it's continuing to grow, right? And again, that Dogecoin came out in 2012, 2013. So for people that are saying that this asset or cryptocurrency is a joke, it really isn't. If it's able to pass one of the oldest companies in the United States, I mean, how long has Ford Motor Co been around? It's been around for over 100 years. So we'll see how that goes. But let's see if we can get a few people going here, or a few things going here. And for the most part, let's see if we can get a few people in the chat. Again, I did send Tech for Your Needs a thing over here, but he seems like he's a little busy. So let's go ahead and see if we can get anyone in the chat here. And excuse me, I just sneezed right now, so I'm a little congested from my nose. And again, if maybe no one's getting the notifications over here. Again, it is midnight over here. So, but I mean, I am getting the notification. Okay, guide case commented, yada, yada, yada. 420. I got an email notification at least saying that I was live. So there's that. And again, we'll go ahead and share, the Dogecoin rally over here just to kind of show you guys what's going down over here. The value of it. So pretty much the value actually kind of dropped since last night. Let me go ahead and move this over just so that I can, but for the most part, it hasn't significantly dropped. I think today it did dip down to, I believe, the 26-cent mark. So a lot of us were actually panicking in a way, just because, a lot of people were pouring a lot of money into it, to Dogecoin. So right now it's been kind of sitting tight, and again, people shouldn't be getting too nervous. A lot of the people that follow this coin are basically saying just to hold. Again, right now we could still wait for an announcement from Elon Musk himself or something, and then the value is just going to shoot up. But for the most part, though, this specific thing, it fizzled out today, and that's why I named this live stream called DogeDay fizzling out. You know what I mean? It literally was a disappointment if you think about it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, for people that were invested in it, definitely keep it going. What's up? I love tech a lot. Hey, bro, I sent you a message. Wanted to invest a couple of thousands. Whoa. I'm not seeing a DM from you directly, unless you mean like on Twitter or something like that. Let me know. And yeah, for the most part, if you put in a couple thousand right now, again, Dogecoin is still really inexpensive. It's holding at 32 cents right now. Imagine if it shoots up at 60 cents in a couple of days. You're basically doubling your value of it. So I love tech a lot. Let me know which platform you want to buy on on your last stream. I never saw anything going on there. So he said on your last stream. I don't know if that was a comment. Let me go ahead and add Tech for Your Needs over here just to get that going. What's going down, brother? How's it going?
Not much.
All right. So again, I'm still talking a little bit about Dogecoin, and we were chit-chatting about it yesterday. I Love Tech a lot over here says that he messaged me, but I don't recall getting a message unless you meant like you left comments on my last live stream, which, I don't recall seeing on my YouTube studio. So you might want to, if you can, send me a direct DM, man, on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, let me see what's going on here. And we can chit chat there. If not, I do have a Facebook page also, or Instagram page. You can follow me on either of those. Wait, did you leave? What happened? Hold on. Hello.
Yeah, I'm in my iPad, so I pressed the wrong button.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say your stream quality looks pretty good, but yeah, let me go ahead and link you up my Twitter account, just to share that with you. I'm gonna copy paste the link in the chat here, and then you can send me a DM there, bro. If you use Twitter, of course. If not, again, I have a Facebook as well and an Instagram. So how's it going, man? Let me go ahead and
It's going good.
It's going good, or okay, hold on. Whoa, I don't want you to disappear. Let's see. Whoa, okay, that's not working out. Okay, what the heck? Okay, there you go. So yeah, there's my Twitter handle. I love tech a lot, man. So thanks for joining in. Regardless, you're pretty much the only one here tonight. I think we had a little bit of a little more people last night than today, but again, it is Tuesday night and it is midnight my time, which, again, if you're in Central Time, you're in Texas time. Tech for Needs over there is on the East Coast. How's it going, man? Welcome again to the chat.
Yeah, it's going good.
It's going good. It looks like you got that fresh fade going, man. Looks like you cut that hair and everything like that.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to add my avatar, but it's not coming.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so in other news though, we're talking about since I did leave a little bit of a thing there in my thing saying that, in other news, Apple made, I guess had their weekly or not weekly, but one of their yearly tech announcements, right? So obviously, it's in the news that their iMac redesign is going to be all the rage. I don't know. I mean, for the most part, I saw photos and illustrations of the new iMac design, and of course we'll get to the iPad in a little bit, right? But for the most part, they're basically revamping the iMacs and the iMac, possibly the iMac Pro series, right? They pretty much look the same to me, obviously, right? Obviously, they're a lot thinner. It's which to me, the other ones were not that big to begin with. But the iPad, the iMac series, it's very popular, especially amongst people who have workstations or have a home office. You know what I mean? It's just a very nice computer to have, right? And it'll last you years and years and years. As long as you take care of it, right? But of course, these ones are going to come out in different colors. Obviously, most likely there's going to be an M1 chip included. Going to the iPad, I don't know if you want to make mention of that as well. I heard that there's a lot of people, kind of complaining about it a little bit, maybe not complaining about it.
To be honestly, the whole event focus. I don't know if you saw the whole event. I saw the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
It was easy. It was 1 hour from starting to end, and the most thing that was pro out of everything was the iPad. Let me explain. Everything got the M1 chip. Does the iPad need the M1 chip? No, but it depends what type of person you are. Because now every device has the one chip that was announced in 2001 up to this day. Yeah. So if you are a type of person that is suited for certain niches, then the iPad is good for portability. Mm-hmm. The only iPad that got mini LED is the 12.9. The 11 did not. It stayed the same thing as last year, but the 1M chip is good if you are in the architecture. That's good. If you are illustrator or you do stuff like that. Stuff like that is good. But is it pro? Yes, it is pro because it depends on your case use.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I guess, a lot of people were complaining because a lot of people still say that their current iPad Pros are, still very, very up there. And a lot of people are going to either skip this next iPad or just not look at it at all, just because, again, a lot of people's current iPads, they're working just fine. And they're to them, they don't see a necessity of, I guess, upgrading in a way. I think you had made maybe a post earlier that you wanted to upgrade. So would you want to kind of give
I want to, but
Yeah.
this one is paid off. But let me explain why they did the M1 chip. The M1 chip is in every device as we see. So if you look at it, it's closing the gap between Mac OS and iPad iOS because they both got the same feature. Now, in the future, I'm not saying this shit, but in the future, the Pro apps as Final Cut Pro, they could be backward compatible with the iOS. Now, the only thing is getting a little tricky because people say, oh, because you got that M1 chip, people are saying, do it, do it, do it. No, it doesn't work like that because the infrastructure of both operating systems, they both different OSs. So you got to convert Final Cut Pro to work on the iOS operating system. See?
Yeah.
Even though it got the same hardware, but the software is different. That's the key factor and point that it is just a little tricky to work on.
I mean, yeah, because if you think about it, like, you know, most users that are using Final Cut Pro, you know, that specific software was integrated with, you know, Intel processors. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, with the ICE, with whatever they were using in these last set of computers before the M1 chips. You know what I mean? So, you know, the fact that, you know, the M1 processor, you know, a lot of these softwares kind of have to work around. Although in some cases, I believe some people are saying that, like, even with, you know, the changes and whatnot, that sometimes the software works even better. You know what I mean?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I mean, I have an M1 Mac Mini, and, like, honestly, like, I've used Adobe Premiere on it, and, you know, it runs just as fast on it as I would if I were using it here on my Windows computer. So I mean, and that, again, that's because it's not optimized for it. You know what I mean? So, and, you know, on occasion, I'll, you know, dabble with iMovie just if I want to edit something quick at the office. And for the most part, you know, I'm not complaining. You know, it's doing the job. So, I love Tekalot says, bro, I'm in Brownsville getting loaded. It's hot here. It was cold in Maine, but yeah, I hit you up via Twitter. I always feel scared of money. Money don't make. Well, yeah, man, hit me up, man. I haven't seen you in my chat in a while, man. So thanks again for joining in, bro. You know, it's been one of those deals where I just haven't been posting a lot of tech content lately. One is because, you know, I've just been kind of away because I'm focusing more on investing right now. I don't know why exactly, but you guys saw here that I'm focusing on, you know, Dogecoin right now specifically. And, you know, we'll talk about that a little bit later, right? But for the most part, there we go. That, you know, that's something that I've been really paying attention to recently, and it's just something that I'm, like, kind of obsessing over right now. So, like, right now, the tech portion of it is really not important to me right now. It's to the point where, like, my dad gave me $300 to invest today just because he wanted in. He wanted into, you know, a little bit of investing. So obviously, you know, I gave him the option. Do you want me to, you know, throw some money at Bitcoin and, you know, Cardano or other cryptocurrencies? He's like, no, just put it in Dogecoin and we'll see what happens. And I was like, okay.
But honestly, but honestly, if you look at it, who would have thought in this day and age we could invest like that and leave it for 2 or 3 years and make a lot of money and get paid easily? Back in the day, we didn't have this when I was growing up, you and I. So technology has come a long way. This is still part of technology without the infrastructure and programming. This Dogecoin or whatever based money type of situation would exist.
No, yeah, definitely. So I was actually telling one of my coworkers because he's fresh out of high school. The kid's 18 years old, and he's working a good amount of hours at my current job, right? Where, you know, he still lives at home. You know, he's not going to school right now, and, you know, I just brought it up the other day. I was like, hey, man, what else are you doing? You know, as a side hustle, right? And, you know, he told me that he buys and sells, you know, shoes. I guess he's, like, you know, a shoe collector, but, you know, every now and then he'll flip them, you know what I mean? Just depending on the shoe. And, you know, obviously there's, like, a huge market on, you know, shoes and shoe collections and everything like that, which, you know, I can attest to that because I used to do that, like, maybe about 10 years ago as well. But, you know, I told him, I'm like, bro, like, the fact that there's apps that you can just download now. And here, let's go back to us over here just so we can get focused on that. But now the fact that you can invest in a heartbeat, like, you know, at home, sitting in front of either your computer or, you know, using your smartphone, for instance, right? You know what I mean? Like, you know, I mean, just download Robinhood, just download crypto.com, whichever app you feel comfortable with.
Hey, Latrell.
Looks like, wait, is Latrell in here? I don't see
Well, I see in the bottom. I'm looking at the phone. I can't do
okay,
both.
maybe hold on. I need to go turn on live chat because sometimes it blocks. Let me go check this out real quick. Hold on. Yeah, I have top chat turned on. Let me go ahead and turn on live chat.
He deleted his comment. He was there for a second.
Okay, yeah, no, I didn't see anything, so I went ahead and turned on live chat because again, sometimes YouTube kind of flags it for whatever reason. I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, that's
But
weird. He was there for a second and then he left.
yeah, I mean, again, I didn't see it pop up on my end, but I love tech a lot. I mean, thanks again for letting.
I just found a glitch.
That might be a glitch. I don't know. And by the way, guys, I actually just got approved for my YouTube memberships. Actually, so I've been actually able to try doing memberships for a while now, but because I didn't really have an incentive to do it, I guess I just left it off for a while. But now, since I've been live streaming a little more, I wanted to turn on my membership button. So again, it's going to be a very inexpensive membership. So you'll see a video come out probably by the end of the week on that. So there we go. There's Latrell. How's it going, bro? Thanks again for.
I wasn't seeing things.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna I'm definitely going to start a YouTube membership with my channel here, and hopefully I can get at least like 2 or 3 people to join. Right, it's going to be very cheap. I think it's only going to be like $2.99 a month, I believe. You know what I mean? And of course, you'll get like those, yeah, so you can get like those little those little stickers when you're chatting and whatnot. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. And I might do a members only chat one of these days, or either they can jump in on the live stream with me, etc. like that. Of course, you're always going to be one of my boys over here, Tech for Needs member or not. So and same with the trail.
To be honest, that people haven't done it once in a while when you do your live chats for only members. We could be like, "What you working on? Can I see that video? If you don't mind, we critique it there. We help them to better the video." That's a good incentive.
Yeah.
Just
suggesting. Oh no, for sure. Dope. You got a guest on. Yeah, Latrell, I do have a guest on right now. I do have a guest on, sir. Thanks for joining in, by the way. I really appreciate you being here.
This is my lamp. It just look like a little dark.
It doesn't look bad. I mean, honestly, right now.
It looks dope. I'm surprised. You got the
Are you still out of town, or you say you were not home the last couple of days?
No,
I'm
home right now.
You're already home? Okay, just making sure. I don't know if you were still visiting family members or what. So yeah, for the most part though. Yeah, for the most part though, I'm as far as like the new Apple iPad Pros and the iPads just in general, like I'm not sure if I would need to or have the necessity of wanting to get one just yet. You know what I mean? Although I believe that on the next set of possible iPhones, right, that we might see iPhones somewhat transition into those M chip lines over here. You know what I mean? Or you might see like the M2 chip come out and they'll be like, oh, we're going to put the M2 in our new Apple iPhone like 13. You know what I mean? I think that's going to be pretty crazy if that does happen, because again, we see how good these these A series chips work, right? And basically those M chips are basically like integrated versions, or like they're basically like supercharged versions of these A series chips, right? So I'm just like, wow, like imagine if they were to throw one of those into an iPhone, you know what I mean?
Another thing I forgot to mention about the iPad is compatible with Thunderbolt 3. So now you could connect monitors better. So it might have.
That's actually a pretty cool feature, actually, because I mean, again, a lot of people use the iPad and the iPad Pro to just do things that they're again, a lot of people are kind of phasing out computers, which I think is sad, right? Because I love computers, and I guess I'm
super
just old school like that. I saw that super chat by I Love Tech a Lot, man. Thanks a lot. That's gonna go to some Dogecoin. Oh yeah, that's gonna go. It's gonna go over here. That's where it's gonna go.
So like I was saying earlier, it might have the capability to be full screen, standing with the black bars around with the Type C.
I mean, I would love to see that, because I remember. I mean, again, I used to have a MacBook Pro, and I was actually dual monitoring with just with an older MacBook Pro. You know what I mean? So, and I was very impressed on that capability of that. So again, I Love Tech a Lot. Thanks for the support, man. I really appreciate it. I know you're back in the Valley right now. So hopefully, I mean, the weather was nice the past couple of days. It heated up just a little bit today, so I know you're probably boiling, because I think it hit like 88 or 90 degrees was the high today. For the most part, I think I heard it's supposed to be nice. Maybe there's supposed to be another cool front coming in or whatever.
So thinking about the iPad, the last thing I'm gonna say is
some people are.
Now the thing is that it's getting closer to a computer, because the line's getting blurred. So the only difference is okay, 5G, Thunderbolt 3, and the iPad. The only one that's getting mini LED, if not that correct, is 12.9. And other than that, everything else the same. And the Magic Keyboard now is white. White is gonna get dirty, but I don't get it.
Yeah, that's true also. And Latrell might make a point here over here saying, if anything, computer hardware is more active than ever. And he's totally right. Like, and this goes back to like one of my other guys that we've been haven't had in the chat lately, Maximilian, who's into building PCs. But man, these PC components, and they're getting more and more expensive. I remember there was a time where once where computers were actually a little inexpensive. You know what I mean? But now they're starting to kind of get back up there in price. You know what I mean? Let's see. I love Take a Lot says, take guys, and I be hitting you up about invest. All right, man. I mean, if you're gonna take off, I mean, take it easy, man. I'll see you later. Again, hit me up on Twitter, and we'll see what's going down, bro. And I'll give you my WhatsApp or whatever you want if you prefer that or whatever. But we can chat there. But yeah, hit me up on Twitter, man, and we can talk about that. And again, I'm definitely gonna give you my my investment links over here just so I can get that free stock on Robinhood or even crypto.com. But anyways, yeah, man, let's see. The definition of cool front is 75. Hold on. Latrell over here. Your definition of cool front is 75 degrees, poor Michael. I would love to be in 75-degree weather. In fact, the last 3 days over the weekend, it was beautiful over here. I think our high during the weekend was maybe like 75 degrees, and we had overcast, and it was just really nice outside. So to have that weather in South Texas in an April, towards the end of April, like, we're freaking lucky because it's just been super hot. You know what I mean? But again, I love Tech a lot. Thank you again for the super chat, man. Really appreciate that, dude. Really, I just really appreciate you being here in general, man. Being a fan of my channel. So I appreciate that again. Going forward, but again, yeah, for the most part, man, it's been an interesting couple of days, following the whole Dogecoin rise and everything like that, and an interesting week. I've literally been glued to my screen, like constantly checking my my investment and looking back and forth, and I've never been so obsessed. I'm trying not to look, but I mean, for the most part, I'm gonna try to calm down on it after this week. I'm gonna try to just focus back on working on regular videos, of course. You know what I mean? I still need to work on review videos for the phone, like the A52 and of course the A32, which they're sitting here nice and pretty. Need to do a little more testing on these devices. I love tech a little. Wait, what? Hold on. I love tech a little nice name. I wonder what Latrell means by that.
Probably say he liked his name. Probably.
Oh, I love tech a lot. Yeah. I thought he meant you. I don't know why, but yeah, I think, I love Tech a lot. I think he's had that name for a while. He's been in this chat before. I think it's just been a while. The guy is actually, and just to give him a shout out, right? Since he did hook up with a super chat here, right? He is a like, I guess, a CDL driver, I believe. So he's all over the U.S. I think he said he was recently in Maine. So big shout out there, for sure. I mean, it's like, wow, like to be that far. Because again, Maine from South Texas, again, he's from South Texas. So ooh, it looks like I got a few dislikes on this video. So I'm just like, wow, what a bunch of haters going on, but that's okay. But how have you been, man? Again, I haven't had you in a while, man. So let me know how you're doing.
I've been doing good. I invest my Steamy came and invested a little bit on audio.
Yeah. Okay, so you're getting some more equipment.
Yeah, because my thing is about buying anything, I got to use it outside of YouTube. If it's not going to give me the return investment, I'm not buying it. Because YouTube is cool. I'm not monetized. I'm 730 something. But honestly, for now, yeah, I'm investing to better quality on YouTube, but also I need to make side hustle to make money outside.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
So the equipment that I bought was two equipment. I bought Rode Wireless Go number 2, lav.
Oh yeah,
the lavalier and then the lavalier Rode something Go. So
yeah, I remember you telling me that you were gonna buy that lavalier set or the wireless lavalier set. So I mean, that's gonna be something.
It didn't come with the lab cable, so I got it separately.
Oh yeah, well, luckily those are cheap.
What is good about it? Sorry to interrupt you. What is good about it? It came with 2 receivers, so therefore one break, I got another one.
Oh wow.
Oh, and I finally bought my curtain for my the back.
Like your backdrop?
Yeah, because my friend hooked it up and I'm done. I'm not spending no more.
So when are you gonna get that set up, or when is he gonna finish that?
It says it was coming the 30th because I already ordered it on redbubble.com.
Latrell, I think 3 people live in Maine. I'd have no clue what the population of the state of Maine is or whatever, but I'm sure it's very low. I'm sure the population is very low. Yeah, so hold on. I'm sorry. I'm like clicking through things over here, just checking back on stuff. But yeah, for the most part, man, I mean, I've really been just focused on that. You know what I mean? Again, it was my birthday about a week ago, or this past week. So, I really just, was enjoying that. You know what I mean? And I went to the beach and I was just hooking that up. Oh, yeah. I have a few of those that are just kind of laying around. Booyah is a good brand, actually.
Yeah, so I bought Roll, and then I bought this. Let me show you.
Yeah, the Booyah, I think I've had one of those, actually. It's really inexpensive. The lavalier might... Yeah. Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah, you put in for the receivers and the transmitter, right? Okay, yeah, that's good.
A little expensive, but
$1 million.
But what I like is I like to pay one time and not pay twice.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, hopefully, I mean that's going to be a good investment for you, man, and that's something that you'll always be able to use. I think that'll really come in handy when you're trying to take videos outdoors, or even if you're just like on camera at a distance.
It's a killer change because I got the Rode Video Micro, but it's in front of me. So if I go behind the camera, I got to move it around. It's annoying. So this one, I strap it. That's it. I could go. I could jump. I could do anything.
Yeah, and do you see yourself using that like live streaming later on though, or no?
I'm gonna try to see how it works, but I think you could do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I mean, like, I know people will set up lavaliers when they're live streaming also, but I've never personally wanted to do that myself, just because you know what I mean.
You know what? Honestly, if you move, if you got the cable, if you got the receiver over here, you're fine. You know what I'm saying? The box.
Yeah.
But if you got the cable, it's gonna scratch.
So like right now, what you're using?
I'm using the AirPods.
Yeah, so right now you are using, your iPad and your AirPods, which I think is pretty cool. I think that's what the amazing thing about the Apple ecosystem is, like, that you're using that as your headset right now and as your microphone, basically, right? Can you change your microphone settings to just input it on the actual iPad rather than your earpiece though, or no?
Let me try to see if I can do it right now.
Via StreamYard? I'm curious about that because I mean, what's the default setting for that? You know what I mean? Like, I'm over here.
Let me see something.
I'm over here geeking out for like little things like microphones.
I don't know. Right now it says iPad microphone.
Oh, okay. So it's killing it. Because every now and then I get a little bit of kind of not disturbance, but I hear like a little bit of static. So I'm like, maybe that's from the earpiece. I'm not in the Bluetooth. But I'm just like, I mean, not that it's bad or anything like that.
So what I'm thinking is the earpiece to listen, but I cannot use the microphone using the iPad. That's what it says right here on my screen.
Yeah. No, for sure. And Latrell, let me know if you're still there, by the way, bro. Let me know if you're still there. I might send you an invite if you're down to jump in on the stream also, just to get a few more people in the chat maybe here. But yeah, I am going to start a YouTube. No, I'm sorry?
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I am gonna start a YouTube membership, and that button will be available very soon. I believe probably by the end of the week. I mean, I already started the process on that, so for the most part, I'm very happy about that. I've been wanting. I was wanting to do that last year, but for the most part, I'm just like, wow, Latrell, he's here. Are you down to come in on the chat, man? Or are you busy? Is it late over there in Kenosha? I know it's pretty late. Probably be on for another like good 30 minutes. So if you want to jump in, let me know. I'll go ahead and throw out that link to you, bro. And just so you guys know, freaking Dogecoin just hit 34 cents. Oh my God, 34 cents is starting to spike up. I'm starting to see that candle rise again, by the way, guys. So there was a little bit of disappointment there today since I think last night it actually did hit an all-time high of like 43 cents. And, a lot of people might have sold at that point, but me, I held on to it. So I'm just like, nope, I'm going to hold on to my Doge for now, at least. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure if you saw Sarah Dietschy video. I think with Dogecoin, she was able to buy a fully paid Tesla model car. Often.
Oh, she was able to buy it like a car with it, or
a car. Yeah, she cashed out, and whatever money she made.
Oh my gosh!
About close to 40,000, she bought the Tesla.
Oh my gosh. So a lot of people are doing that, you know what I mean? Which I completely understand. But I mean, like for people that were buying in when it was under $1, like if you would have put in $1,000 when it was under $1, when you would probably have close to 100,000 in in profits right now. So I already sent you the link, Latrell. I sent it via Twitter, bro. So let me know if you got it. If you're willing to jump in, go ahead, man. No worries. If you can't, it is a little bit late, so I completely understand. So, but I think it's crazy, man, that a lot of YouTubers have been talking about this. You know what I mean? I showed some of the videos last night, but a lot of the main financial YouTubers have been just talking about it. A lot of people are kind of complaining about it also. I mean, a lot of people don't believe in what's happening right now. I think it's crazy because, that was pretty much the only cryptocurrency in the last 7 days to shoot up over like 300% in value. You know what I mean? Which is crazy too. Right here, it says on coingogo.com, 236% increase, which, of course, again, it got to the point where it was the number 5, and it was in the top 5 of top selling and trading cryptocurrencies, again, right below XRP and Binance, and then Ethereum and Bitcoin, which, I don't know if, let's see, I don't know if I'll come, but we'll see. Send it. I ain't got no link unless I'm sending it to the wrong Twitter account, Latrell, which, unless you lock that Twitter account again, I don't know. Let's see. Let me send it to your other one because I know you have 2 Twitters, so I don't know exactly what's going on. I'm going to send it to both because I don't know if you deactivated your other Twitter for now. So I'm just going to send it to that one. I'll send it to both of them, bro. But yeah, what's your thoughts on all that, man? Like,
honestly, thinking about all this easy way to make money, it got me scratching my head because if you do it the right way and you study and you keep doing pushing, you could have some decent money. You become a millionaire. So it's now I'm gonna put education. So it's a worth for college and nowadays.
What you say, like, it doesn't hurt to be in the know. Like, some people might not go all the way and want to invest or take the time to want to learn and do this, right? But at the same time, like, I've pretty much quadrupled my investment. If I were to sell right now, I put in probably about $300. I would cash out for $1,200. You know what I mean? So that's like a $900 profit for me right there. If I were to just cash out right now, you know what I mean? And, I think it's crazy that, I was able to get my dad and my mom to invest a little bit. My mom put in a little bit and my dad put in a little bit, right? Keep in mind, I'm buying it under my accounts. It's not like I'm making them their accounts, but I'm like, okay, here's the amount of, I told them, here's the amount of coins that you're buying and here's how much you spent. And that way, if I ever sell it and if they ever want to sell their investment, they can, I'll totally do it for them. And they are my parents, whatever.
I'm sorry? Depending on the type of job you have, how long it's gonna take to make 1,200 or 900 profit? See, depending on the type of job. So
I'm surprised my dad. I'm surprised my dad put in right at $300. He cut me a check for $300. So
I bet you had a Kool-Aid smile.
Okay, hold on. You know what? I might be sharing the wrong link. Let me Latrell.
You did it.
Hold on, Latrell. I'm so sorry, by the way. He's like, why are you sending me your channel link? I sent him my channel link, or I sent him my Twitter account link. My bad, Latrell. Let me send you the link again. It's because I had it copied from when I was sending it to I Love Tick a Lot. So hopefully he gets it now. Yeah, I was sending him my Twitter. I was sending my Twitter earlier. Oh my god, too funny. Anyways, so yeah, I think it's pretty crazy, but at the same time, like I was talking. I told my coworker who's an 18-year-old kid, and he's excited about it now. He's keeping an eye on this, and he's starting to try to learn. He's like, this is gonna be my new hobby. You know what I mean? Just because I told him, I'm like, hey, dude, like I wish I did that when I was you, because by the time he's 25, who knows? He could retire by the time he's 25 if he makes the right moves, right?
Yeah, but you think about it, when you and I was growing up, we didn't have this technology, so
we didn't have it. If I wanted to buy like a stock or whatever, I would have to actually go to like a company that or like an Edward Jones investment, financials, which they probably don't even exist anymore. I don't know if they do or not.
And it will cost double because you got to pay for the broker and then for the stock.
Correct. So yeah, you would have to pay for the service basically, which yes, now you're essentially paying for service, right? If you buy a stock, you're paying wherever you buy it from, you're going to pay a small transaction fee of purchasing the stock, right? It's not going to be maybe a lot. It depends on how much the stock is worth. If you're buying like Amazon at 3,000, you're going to pay a hefty penny just on the transaction fee alone, right? But like, if you're buying cryptos and if you're buying like penny stocks or if you're buying little at a time, little bit of increments at a time, if you're just pumping like $10 a week, like in Tesla or something, you're not really going to see too much of a fee. You know what I mean? So for the most part, Latrell, I should have sent you the correct link. So let me know if you got it, man. I really apologize about that. But I mean, I just think it's so interesting. You know what I mean? I think it's so interesting that the internet can play such a factor in this if you think about it. You know what I mean? Because really, that's what's been driving it. You know, people on Reddit, people on Twitter. It's just amazing that the volume of what's happening right now.
I got another question. Do you think? I'm not talking about now. We might not be alive. Do you think money's gonna go away physical and everything gonna be electronics?
That maybe not within the next
not
10
in my
years.
lifetime, but
no, maybe. I mean, I think if it were ever to become digital, there would have to be a way to where you have your money if something crashes or anything. And I think that's why people don't like the fact that digital currency and all of this is happening, right? Because if you think about it, like what happens when the systems fell and the grids fell and all that, if the power grids suddenly all die out, how do I pay somebody when my money was digital? You know what I mean? So the fact is,
but
I think
same thing with the banks.
Yeah.
If the grid go out, the bank go out. You're gonna get your money if the ATM.
Exactly. I mean, that's why when stuff happens, I remember when when we had that freeze a while back, when the laughable freeze that Latrell always likes to laugh at, by the way, when I had no power for 3 days, which was still one of the worst experiences I've ever had to deal with. Just not being able to live, like have power or live in power. But for the most part, you know what I mean? Like I remember there was still some banks that were open and people were just going and they were withdrawing their money and going crazy over it, which, me, I hardly ever carry cash. You know what I mean? Like literally there's $1 in my wallet right now, one literal dollar. I know it's good to carry cash, you know what I mean? Just in case, because, there's some places that might not take, debit or credit systems, keep in mind, mostly everyone, I want to say like 95% of the economy should be using some sort of electronic debit or payment system. Even like little taco stands, or even, food trucks, they're using Square payments as payment, you know what I mean? So, a lot of people are doing that now, because a lot of people just don't carry cash anymore. So personally, I do think that, eventually everything will go digital. Now, of course, obviously, it's got to be backed by something, right? So, if debit and credit card systems or whatever, it's going to have to be linked up to some system it's already good as is. You know what I mean? I think the way it's set up now, I like it. But again, what happens if power grids go out? Like how are people supposed to know how much money I have? You know what I mean? Can they scan my eye and see how much money I have in my digital account?
Another problem is that we're under attack. What is the most vulnerable area? Electricity. When electricity is nothing.
Electricity. Yeah.
I forgot the terminology, but there was one terminology that was discussing a while back that they're trying to do attack so we could get rid of the electricity.
Yeah,
can I live like a caveman? No, I'm sorry. Honestly, I can't. I'm so dependent on electronic.
We are. I think we are. I think, but we all are very dependent on electronics. It kind of reminds me of that movie I Am Legend. When the apocalypse happened and the guy was living in New York by himself, but some parts of the city probably were out of electricity. Some parts did and didn't have it. You know what I mean? So he would find his areas where he can go to look for supplies and food, etc., like that. But it just shows you that us as an economy and as human beings, we're very dependent on a lot of that, and even little things like our water systems depend so much on electricity. You know what I mean? Because again, without the electricity, we don't have the things, the water system to properly clean, the city water. Yeah, the filtration and all that. You don't have all that. You know what I mean? So I remember when the power went out again, one of the cities, a town over, was having issues with that as well, and they told their people, don't drink the water, don't even bathe in it. Basically, they were saying.
I don't know if you recall after 9/11, I think it was 1 or 2 months in New York, one of the grids went out, but it was not an attack, went up on this, just originally just something happened, went out, and people went crazy. That was an attack.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, for the most part, it can happen anywhere, right? Anything like that, right? It's a little scary to think about if you think about it, right? But at the same time, I mean, I guess hopefully, the people that are elected, our elected officials, and people, and the technology just come with it. I want to see like a self-sustaining like water system where if the power grid goes out, it can run on its own. You know what I mean? Without any type of like electrical grid powering it. You know what I mean? And vice versa. You know what I mean? Same thing with like the digital markets and currencies as well. You know what I mean? Like if something happens, like it can run on its own. You know what I mean? Like it kind of reminds me of Iron Man and his little power thing or whatever.
The only thing that come in mind is solar power to regenerate for doing. But you only get so much out of that because if it's not sunny, depend. Okay, if you live in a sunny area, but look, Alaska, how are you gonna get that solar power? It depends what place and area you live.
I thought I thought the sun was always up in Alaska, though. Isn't
whatever.
That,
I mean, I don't know too much about geography.
No, I mean, like, for the most part, I think that. But I'm not trying to like bash you or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I think Alaska is actually one of the many few places where the sun only goes down for like a few hours, and then like you have to go to bed with like the drapes like covering your windows because like you're gonna have sun.
I heard. I don't know if it's true because I don't know if it's the whole Alaska. I heard once. I never researched it. That I think it's 6 months daytime all the time, and then 6 months nighttime. But that's not the whole Alaska. That's one area.
I mean, that might be the case. Who knows? I mean, again, I don't live there. I mean, I hear they're paying people to go live out there. You know what I mean? Because they need people to go.
But I meant some part of the world, it's not sun all the time. So if people attack the electricity, how are you going to get it back if you're not solar power? That's what I meant to say. It's scary, but.
Oh man, I just got a reply from Renervatus on Twitter saying that I cannot buy their stocks just yet. So publicly traded company at this time. That's a shame because I was gonna buy in. I was gonna buy into Latrell's company over here, but until next time, I guess. Yeah, I'm still thinking about investing, but man, dude, it's just. I mean, it's an interesting thing to think about, I guess, like all of that. But I mean, I think eventually, once the technology's there, money will stop being circulated and everything will become digital. You know what I mean? And the only thing that we'll be able to pay with is probably our eyeball. You know what I mean? Having something scan your eyeball or a fingerprint or something. You know what I mean? Where like they know that's belongs to you.
Let me think. Biometric.
Yeah, something like biometrics, I guess. You know what I mean? Where like it's scanning
your palm,
part of you, like
go like that.
Yeah, like scanning your palm, or like again, an eye thing or a fingerprint thing. You know what I mean? Something that's not easily accessible, obviously. Now, of course, if someone robs you at gunpoint and they're like, "Give me your thumb," you know what I mean? So I can go, steal your money. You know what I mean? It would be an interesting way for people to be thinking about robbing and stealing things now. It obviously would make it a lot harder, right?
Yeah, it's weird because you are in Texas, I'm in Boston. It's weird how technology is facilitating our conversation. I mean, the world has changed so much. That's why I'm intrigued. Before I was a kid, I was able to be a kid. You and I was outside playing bikes, running around. Nowadays, people are glued to their iPad. Little kids, little babies, before they scroll better than my mother. They be scrolling the phone fast. They be know what to do.
No, man, yeah, like I hardly ever see any kids playing outside nowadays. You know what I mean? So it's kind of sad, because again, like I feel like I was one of those last generations that actually went outside and did things with their neighbors, and I mean, again, it really depends on the area of the country, right? But like here, dude, like I live in a pretty big neighborhood, man, and I hardly ever see kids outside. Now, keep in mind, if you drive around, you'll still see the parks full. You'll still see the people take their kids to the park and whatnot, right? But again, I mean, it's just kind of sad, you know what I mean? Like, dude, when I was a kid, man, I would be outside all day, like from sunrise to sunset until your parents said, "Get in the house. It's time for dinner. Or it's time to go take a shower." And whatnot. So, it's just one of those deals where like, man, like, it's definitely.
You know what? And that brings a point because honestly, if you think about it, that going outside is exercise. Sorry to bring it, but I mean, I'm bringing, regular conversation because I like to be, bring it to real life situation. Glued to iPad is good because we can learn more, but also as a child, you're losing the things that you need to grow. Exercise is good. Also,
I
see,
mean, you're
sometimes you
definitely
see
right.
obesity because I'm glued to the iPad all the time. Not me, but I'm saying kids. I seen it in my family member, and I told a couple of them, and they were like, "Oh, they agree with me." They're like, "Thanks for the advice. I mean, you're doing it for our own good," and they change their routine and monitor the consumption of media electronics.
No, for sure.
It is what it is.
I mean, it's true, you know what I mean? But I mean, yeah, I mean, again, they are. I mean, that's maybe one of the reasons why the population is getting more obese and obese. You know what I mean? Just because people are just in their caves. You know what I mean? Glued to their iPads or glued to their PlayStation 5s. You know, I mean, I see it with my nephews. You know, I see it with them because that they've never wanted to personally join any type of team sports or anything like that. And it's just been one of
Yeah,
those
that's why
deals
one of
where
my friends, check this out. One of my friends told his kid, I don't mind you playing all the games, but you gotta get the grades. If you're gonna play all the game, you gotta make money out of it. I don't care because you know the youngest kid that won, I think it was Fortnite, was 16. He won like 3 million. I don't know if you heard that story before.
Mhm.
So if you're gonna do something, you might as well get on it. You do a Twitch account. I help you. You know, you got the age because he was right. My friend's father told that to his grandchildren, kids. Like, his grandchildren got
Mhm.
kids, so they're 13, 14. But I know you can't be doing this all the time. If you're not going to do it to play outside, have a healthy childhood, I want you to invest for your future, make money. That could
Yeah.
benefit to a car, to college, and stuff like that.
I mean, it's definitely true. I mean, the fact that they're losing a lot of skills as well by just staying cooped up inside all day and just playing Xbox and PlayStation, of course, because they're not learning like basic things that things that we learned outside, like how to cross this freaking street, for crying out loud, when there's traffic, and just, I don't know, basic things like how to tie a shoe and
Hmm.
basic living skills, I guess. You know what I mean? Like how to
Hmm.
climb a tree if you're getting chased by a dog or something like that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
Like,
true.
instead they would just get bit, probably. You know what I mean? Which is hilarious. But oh, there we go. Who's this? Who's this over here? I hear a little boop boop. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Renovate. What's up?
It was good, man.
What's
What
going
up, brother?
down?
And nothing much.
Whoa! I'm gonna have to put my headset on over here.
What?
Oh no! Let me know if you guys hear feedback, because I just have my regular stuff pumping out of my speakers.
I'll take care. It's coming out my speakers too. Let me switch over real quick.
It's because I have a headset, but I don't have it on right now. So
So, how my quality of voice sound good?
you sound good. Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm impressed because when I went to the microphone, it's only picking up the iPad microphone, so it's not picking up the AirPods. So that means that I'm only listening, but the actual microphone you see is the iPad.
Hey. So I heard you asked if when you can start trading on Renovate, huh?
Yeah, when can I start investing in the company over here? Because if I got to get in when it's low, you know what I mean. So
Oh,
that
yeah. I mean, okay, so the reason why I don't the reason why I don't want to make Renovate a publicly traded company, and I have no plans at all in the future
not
for
yet,
the
at least.
existence of Renovate,
Oh wow.
because it's
I
just
can
like,
spill the beans.
yeah, I was waiting for you to put your headphones on, I
Yeah.
guess. No, but it's just basically, I don't want to basically be controlled by like investors and like have all this pressure and like be influenced by investors. I want to have tight control over the whole process of things. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I want to stay private.
It's understandable. Let's go
I
back to
agree
Doge real
because
quick.
you know why? I agree because if you don't make the requirements, then they're gonna be behind you, bothering you all the time. You know what I mean? So you did a good decision.
Yeah, I mean, I I am still happy that Renovate is now a corporation. Woo!
That's
Yes,
pretty awesome.
congratulations, my brother. Right here.
Thanks,
Come
man. I
from.
appreciate it. Because I've been wanting to do this for a while now. Now it's finally registered. It's not even an LLC. It's a corporation.
That's
it
pretty
sounds so
crazy.
official.
It's like, how many employees do you have?
What is the difference of LLC? Because I'm confused.
Huh?
I'm trying to learn. What is the difference of LLC?
So with an LLC, there's less requirements. Like I said, to having an LLC, like with a corporation, for example, even if you're running it by yourself, you have to do these like annual meetings, I guess, to record them.
Yeah.
For just as one example, and then there's some other things you gotta get involved with, like if you want to make it an S corporation, which is I think it means a solo corporation, like solo, me just.
Okay, I got you.
I think it's like that already with an LLC, but it's just like, I know with a corporation you have more requirements and things like that, but I know for one, definitely a corporation, it helps with your brand more than an LLC, because people look at a corporation versus an LLC, think it's like more official and things like that, like Google Incorporated versus like Google LLC. That's like more tied to small businesses, even though Renovate is a small business, obviously. You get what I'm saying. It's just a whole bunch of logistics involved with it. Yeah.
But I get it. Thanks for the clarification.
I mean, I want to invest anyway. Here's $5.
Also, corporation is more expensive, so I pay a little bit more money just to get it as a corporation.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm surprised you didn't keep it like as an LLC for at least a little bit, and then eventually jump to corp. But I mean, hey, I guess that corp name sounds a little bit better off the tongue, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's not the only reason. It's a lot of logistics involved with it, but yeah,
it's all good, man. Hey,
but actually, if you're gonna jump from the beginning, jump for the right foot, the double half, and then do you know what I mean?
I was thinking about starting as an LLC, but I figured corporate, because I've been in this whole process for about at least a year now, maybe 2 years. So
yeah, he was telling that the other time.
Yeah, so I mean, I've been thinking about this for a while, but I figure the corporation is probably the best way to go. If I don't like, if I'm not cool with it being a corporation, I can always go switch it to an LLC. So it ain't that big of a deal. I'd have to pay over.
I just followed you on all your social medias over here. You have like 3 Twitters to Renovate, right?
Oh, yeah.
You got Renovate Help. You got Renovate
itself. Yeah.
Yeah, itself. Billboards also. Renovate US and then billboards. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, there's one more.
One more.
Look up Song Play US. Actually, you know what? Here. I got you. Social media. If you go to do me a favor, right?
Yeah.
Go to renovate.com real quick for me.
All right, hold on.
Send me the link. Send me the link. So let me write this down.
I'll just put it in the comments. Oh, maybe not. Hold on.
You want me to screen share that or what?
Yeah, sure. No matter.
All right, hold on. I'll get off my Dogecoin high horse over here or whatever. All right, let's go. Renovate.com. All right, what do I need to look at over here?
Scroll all the way to the bottom.
At the bottom.
Ooh, get in there.
Right there, social media pages, the first button.
There you go.
Easy to find.
Ooh, you guys have a TikTok also. I need to go follow y'all on TikTok.
Yes, it's nothing going on there yet, but
eventually.
Boo. I mean, it's the page is up though.
I think these are the main pages. Ooh, MySpace, is that still a thing?
Yes, even on MySpace, yeah.
What? Ooh, you have a YouTube channel.
I got it. I took a picture.
Yeah, there's advertisements on the YouTube channel. Renovate advertisements are on the YouTube channel.
Wow.
So I'll follow you later because
appreciate it.
I gotta check out the Renovate building.
I got you, brother.
Oh my god, that's a lot of That's a lot of social media accounts, man. Also, crazy.
Yeah, man. Wait. Go to the YouTube channel real quick. I just want to show you something.
Which one? Renovate YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to copy paste the link.
No, you can just click on it. It'll go to a new tab.
Yeah, I'll do that.
It's not gonna show me It's not gonna show the tab here though. No.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. So hold on, I'm gonna just copy paste it over.
Are you just only sharing the web page and not the tab?
Yeah, I'm only sharing the tab. I'm not sharing the entire thing. That's why. So.
Yeah. So as you can see, there's been commercials. There's a bunch of commercials for it.
Wow. Here we go. Boom. Subscribed. Okay. Subscribe to the billboard.
Wait, I think you're the 60th subscriber.
Oh yeah. Do I get a prize? Whoop whoop.
Yeah, but there is other channels. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll be the 61. I mean, I'm on my phone.
It's a lot of social media to keep up with. That's why I got a social media manager.
Oh gosh. That is a lot of social media to work with, honestly.
Yeah, but it's important for your brand.
No, for sure, definitely. I mean, heck, if I could afford a social media manager, I would hire one. I'm
about to hire I'm hiring what is it called? A developer soon for Android, iOS, and Tizen. Mm-hmm. Tizen for like Galaxy watches and Samsung smart TVs and things like that. And Tizen phones, Samsung Tizen phones. And then that's it right now.
Damn.
Eventually it'll be cool to even get on platforms like the Dish Hopper. I think that's what it's called. The cable box, but they have smart apps on there that people could put apps on.
Wait, which one is the screen share? Is it this one or is it this one over here? Screen share. Music tells stories. I see. Sorry, I'm just kind of skimming through this to see what's going down. I want to see your all's latest video over here, I guess.
How many videos do you have in total?
Oh yeah, Audacast. That's launching soon, a podcast service.
Oh, perfect.
I don't know if I have my audio being shared. Let's find out. Probably not.
Yeah, this is more of a simpler introductory advertisement for Audacast. We can't hear nothing, but it's good.
Yeah, no, there's just a little bit of music in the background.
Yeah.
Like button smashed.
Appreciate it. Wait, there's a comment on there?
Yeah. Someone said can't wait.
Oh, renovate. Hard it is.
Good thing I have this the music is not, you can't hear it just because I was like, oh, it's probably like freaking copyright over here.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them that is copyright. So you made it there.
It's all good. I don't think this podcast is monetized just yet. Let's find out. I gotta go check this out. It's because my default settings, it doesn't have it set up to do the just like live monetization, I guess. Whoa, hello.
That's another thing that Apple Podcast is introducing. You call that like Patreon. So if you're part of the podcast in Apple, if you would like to share like donation, you could give donation. That's thing coming up. It was in the event today.
Oh, that's new. That's pretty cool though, because I mean, there's a lot of people that just do regular podcasts that don't have a cult following. That they can make money.
I don't think podcast services pay creators. It's just only music creators.
Yeah. Well, if it's that would be pretty cool though if they started paying the podcasters. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, Apple, not them.
Yeah, Apple introduced that. It's like what you're doing. You're turning on your membership, so it's something like that. You don't have to pay. You could get it for free. But if you want to help the creator, you could. It's the same concept.
Well, that's pretty cool. It's like YouTube membership in a way, right?
Correct. So that was introduced today.
Yeah, I got to get my YouTube membership going over here, bro. I got to talk to you about that, Latrell. See how I can get that going.
Oh yeah, I got a few members on there, man. It's pretty
B-Tech top fans over here.
Honestly, I deleted a lot of people from a membership because I try, but if I don't get the service that I want, I'm not going to pay that creator. Might as well waste it on him, that you're always rocking with me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh wow. Hold on, Latrell. Pause for a second.
What's going on?
No, it's just I clicked on the join button and all of a sudden my video started playing. I was like, no, don't do that. It's gonna start echoing in the live stream. I don't know if you heard it or not.
Probably so, but I think I'm going to end this live stream in about 5 good minutes. So let's see what stimulating conversation we can have in 5 minutes, fellas.
Well, now you know you won't be able to invest in a renovate. Sorry, bro.
No, man, I'm so bummed out.
Maybe when Latrell Jennings becomes a LLC, my name brand, maybe you can invest in that. Maybe that'll become publicly traded.
That would be nice. Or, I could just work for you. You know what I mean? I can just quit my day job and just move to Kenosha. You know what I mean? And
work for Renovate.
I'm down to be like that guy that works for Graham Stephan and just be like your assistant and just do everything for you. Like do your laundry.
I'd rather you just work for Renovate. I don't want no employees for my YouTube channel.
Come on, brah. We can buy a $3 million house in Vegas.
I don't want to live in Vegas. I want to live out here.
I guess.
Bro, you can let's see here. I'll put you to work for something.
Sounds good.
You can be another social media manager for Renovate.
There you go. I'll be social media manager number 2. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that is a lot. That is a lot of work. Like you got to stay active on all of Facebook and Twitter. And
it's not easy.
That's just like for one service because you got like the Oddcast Facebook page and you got Renovate and then you got Renovate Help on Twitter and it's a lot to keep up with. So need somebody to help. Huh?
I said, think about it. Right now, you're learning business. Not going to school, but you're learning business. You're a business owner. There you go.
Yep. I had that. Renovate's been a thing since. Actually, you know what? If you don't mind sharing your screen again, I'll show you real quick.
Hold on. Let me see him over here. Well, do I need audio for this one though, or no?
No.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back to screen share really quick. All right, what do I need to do? Go back to renovate.com or what?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Oh God, I think he kicked himself out. Oh God.
I did the worst thing. I recorded a podcast. No, not podcast. A live stream without the microphone.
Oh God.
That's embarrassing.
Wait, when did that happen?
Three live streams ago, I think.
Okay, that was really stupid. I just
I know you kicked yourself out.
I kicked myself out. Yeah, I'm like, what the heck? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
No juice. It's empty.
No juice. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to I guess a screen share really quick. I accidentally typed it in the wrong tab. That's why. So, oopsies. Hold on.
After this live stream, I'm going to subscribe before I forget.
All right, hold on. Renovate. Let's do it. Here we go. All right, what do you need me to look at?
Go to Discover More.
Discover more and about Renovate. Okay, clicked.
So I was scroll down a little bit here and let's see. Yeah, just keep scrolling down. Keep going.
That cutie. All right, keep going. I'm going.
Keep going. And you're coming up on it. There we go, where the stars is. Click on Learn More.
We also have a pretty cool company story to tell you. Interested in checking it out? Let's do it. This will be the closing thing for my stream tonight. Let's see. Dive into a quick look to our company history and how we got to where we are today. We've come a long way.
I can't see nothing. It's still on the other page.
I hate it when it opens another tab. I hate it when it does that.
That's going to open another tab.
Hold on. Let's see. Open link in new tab and new window. It doesn't give you the option. For me, it always opens up in another tab. It doesn't just open.
Wait, it does open in a new window because that arrow means that it opens in a new window. So you have to screen share the other one.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me do that real quick. Hold on real quick. I'm just going to screen share my entire friggin' thing, I guess, so y'all can see my nasty stuff that I got going on over here. Just kidding.
I don't like the sound of that.
Just kidding. Hold on. Share audio. All right, let's do this. Hello. Whoa, hello. Hello. There we go.
There we go. So now I'll click on Learn More.
All right. Do you guys see it or no? Whoa, yep. Hello. There you go.
So if you scroll down, Well, first off, that's the first off. Those are the old logos under there when you scroll down. But if you go further than that, there you go. You can see the history right there. In 2012, that's when the company first started.
Holy crap, 2012. Then actually we renamed Haha Media on Instagram. September 9th, 2014. We announced that we were now Entertain.
So you went to middle school?
Right, it's earlier than that. I don't know. See, because like it started off as a Facebook page, but I think it said up there in 2015 it became a website.
Had the Verizon logo.
Yeah, those are the old graphics.
Oh my goodness.
That's 2012 graphics for you.
Looks good to me. It's I can do better than this. Shoot.
Yep, that was.
You was a smart kid. You was thinking when you was a little kid.
Yep. Yeah.
We've been through multiple logo styles, but mostly our logo has stuck to the original star logo. It was. Does the aesthetic starting make sense now? Yeah, a little bit. I like the Verizon, the Verizon check mark.
Where?
This one over here in the back. Oh yeah, no, that one. This one that.
Oh yeah, that one.
It's like just green instead of red. By the way, did you ever get those Verizon masks?
Verizon's logo.
Did you ever get those Verizon masks?
Yeah, I've been got them. I got like 4 of them now. I gave one away already. Now I got a Verizon T-shirt too, though.
It says, "Be careful sharing screen audio. If you have a guest, they will hear themselves." Can you guys hear themselves? I don't know.
No, I didn't hear nothing.
That is weird. Okay.
Hello.
Can't believe no one else has jumped into the chat, man. That's pretty crazy. That I had like a decent amount of people, and then boom, everyone just disappeared. Guess no one's awake at 1 o'clock in the morning on YouTube.
How surprising! You would think that they would be woke and not sleep right now at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. I think the cost of the live stream.
Because I don't think anybody has work tomorrow. Nobody at all.
Actually, I got to be up in like 7 hours for work. That's why I'm like, I gotta be. That's why I'm like, I can't be on too long tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna go jump in the shower right now, and then I got to be up at 7 a.m. Central Time for work, so I can go to work at 8 o'clock. So fellas, do appreciate you being here tonight again. Tech for your needs, Mr. Luttrell. Thanks for being here again. Thanks for adding your insight. Tech for your needs, bro. Luttrell, thanks for joining in a little last minute, but that's okay. I sent you the link kind of late anyway, so that was my bad. But good to know about learn a little more about your company. Yeah. Keep it going.
The most disappointing for
keep it going. You're going to be just like a Graham Stephan, a millionaire before the age of 30. So I truly believe that, man, and I hope that you continue to just kill it. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it, man. Look forward to the renovate build so that you got a real excuse to come to Kenosha.
Yes, sir. That way I can take a tour. That way I can do the Graham Stephan tour. I will take my GoPro Hero.
I know him.
I know, right? I've been looking for a reason to use this GoPro Hero 8. So definitely one of those deals where I actually ordered more batteries for this thing so that I don't have to be constantly charging just the one battery. So test that out and we'll see how it goes. But again, guys, thank you guys for being here tonight again. Don't forget to invest in the Doge again, and we'll see you guys next time. Okay.
Okay.